Welcome everybody, it's your boy Prince Elias, and I decided to, instead of doing a review video, to do a snake or animal update, because as y'all know, I love snakes. I have reptiles, I have lizards, and this channel used to be a reptile only channel where I just talked about my reptiles, because I was fairly new to the game back in 2015 2016, new to the reptile community. Start off with a ball python, normal ball python, end up getting two within a year, end up getting multiples of different morphs. And today I want to do an update on my boa constrictor, my Central American boa constrictor. Her name is Morticia, and she's been doing quite some growing. She's been doing quite some growing, which I am super excited about. Now, she will not be big boa, the big boa constrictors, for a couple of more years, to be honest. They are slow growers. Professionals recommend that you do not power feed. I don't believe in power feeding any snakes, but a lot of breeders power feed ball pythons to get them to like coils or jasmine size to breed and stuff. But I'm not a breeder. I'm just a hobbyist, a person who loves these animals, a person who loves introducing these animals to kids. I take these snakes to my job at a school. They love them. Every year the kids are asking, when the snakes come back, when the snakes come back. And so that's what I do. If I do this business full time, you know, it'll strictly be my snakes and lizards are doing photo shoots, music videos, and educational shows like classrooms, presentations, stuff like that. I'm not a breeder. So back to Morticia. Boa constrictors, they recommend that you do not power feed. You know, you don't want a fat boa. You don't want an unhealthy boa. It can really mess up their systems, their bodies, everything. So I'm just slow and steady feeding her what she needs to eat. You know, some people recommend every 14 days. Some people recommend, you know, whenever the snake poops, like wait till the snake digests the previous food before you offer them new food. And so that's the concept that I've been doing, and it's been working pretty well. When I first bought Morticia from the Reptile Expo, she was literally a size of an ink pen from head to tail, maybe a few inches, you know, further, few inches further, like this. That's how small she was. Like, I took a picture of her next to an ink pen. That's how tiny she was. And she's still fairly small. I can still hold her in my hand, but she's growing slow and steady. And she just shed and pooped, so I have to clean out her cage. Now, Morticia's a sweetheart. She never snapped at me, she never bit me, but she likes to eat. So I've been doing this. A lot of reptile breeders and owners and hobbyists use hooks. So I touch her with the hook. I just slowly, gently touch her with this hook, and she knows that it's not time to eat, because when I open this cage, she be ready to eat. So let's see. I'm gonna pull her out so you guys can see, but it's gonna take, because I need to clean her cage out. It stinks. She has shed in it, so I'm just gently rubbing her with the woo, man, she poops a big rat. But as you can see, she just shed. She did all this like last night, this morning. I saw it right before I went to work at 4 a.m. So I knew that once I got home from work, I had to change her. So let's get her out. And as you can see, she's not small like an ink pen like she used to be. She's been growing. And once I get her out, and once she realized that there is no food, she's good. She's such a sweetheart, a gentle baby giant. She will get big. She's a Central American boa, or BCI. She's not a boa constrictor, a true boa constrictor. So she won't get, you know, to the 12 feet or wherever those big boa constrictors in the wild are. She'll probably at the most get maybe 8 to 9, 7 probably. Of course, like most snakes, females are bigger than males, and so, but she's real good, like real body structure. She's not, she eats. She hasn't been on food strike at all. Boas are not like ball pythons, they eat. But I have heard of some reptile owners, boa owners, who reptiles, like in the wintertime, do kind of slow down their feeding. But no, Morticia don't slow down nothing. So she eats about maybe every 14 days or every 8 or 9 days. Just whenever she you know, poops out her previous meal is when I offer her a new meal, and she takes it every time. So yeah, I want to say she's about a year, maybe a year and a half. I would say a year and a half. Let's just play it safe, a year and a half. Because like I said, when I got her, she was so small. She was probably 6 months or less, probably a month, you know. A lot of these breeders, they sell these snakes as soon as they shed the first time. They like, okay, time to get rid of you. But I love her. She's amazing. I can't wait till she get big and I can take her to schools and do presentations. I mean, I take her to schools now, and I've let kids meet her and hold her now, and she's very sweet with them. She's not aggressive. She's not defensive. She doesn't get scared easily. It's just that when she wants to eat, she wants to eat, which is why I've been doing this hook training, which has worked out very well. When I touch her with the hook, she's not aggressive. If I don't touch her with the hook, she's in that stance. She's doing that little S pose, ready to see if I'm offering her a meal. But she never snaps or bites me or anything. She just chills and waits to see what happens. It's sort of say. But I love her. Just a normal Central American. I do want a motley, or an albino molly, or a snow glow. I like those real yellow snakes, boa constrictors, yellow or white. Some of them, depending on what morphs. I'm still learning the morphs of boas. I don't know them as much as I know ball pythons, but some of the morphs, they're like yellow, some of them are orange, some of them are like orange reddish. And I want one of those as well. That would be, and that would be it. I think, me personally, I can only handle 2 boas, and they have to be BCIs. They can't be BCCs, because I'm not ready for the big boys, sort of say. So I'm thinking I can only on my own handle 2 boas, so I'll get one more. I don't care if it's a male or female. I just want a particular color to go with her, and hopefully that snake will be just as tame and just as sweet and just as, you know, easygoing as her, so I can do shows and photo shoots and music videos with them. Because my snakes, they've been in a lot of photo shoots lately. Morticia's been in one, and you know, they're good. They're good with people. Like, snakes aren't the big baddies that everybody want to portray them as. Like, they don't purposely attack people just to be assholes. Like, they attack people if they feel like they're gonna get eaten, killed, like if they fear them. Just like people fear snakes, you know, snakes fear people. We're bigger than them, for the most part. Except for like the anacondas and stuff and Burmese, but for the most part we're bigger than them. So they're not aggressive and mean just to be mean. Their brains don't operate like that. They just want to eat and not get eaten. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what more I can say. I just really love this snake. I love all my snakes. Like, I love every last one of them, but I really, really love this snake. Like, she's just awesome, and she's so curious. She's just crawling, trying to see what's going on. But to see her growth and how big she's getting, it's just, she went from being a little ink pen to now being a longer ink pen. Not even an ink pen, several ink pens long. But yeah, but let me quit playing. Let me hurry up and clean out her tub, because it stinks. I'm gonna put her in a holding tub because I can't handle her and clean her enclosure out at the same time. So let me clean out her tub and put her in with some new water, and let's poop. So this is just a snake update. I'll do more updates. I don't think I've made a video on Moonlight, my crested gecko, so I'm gonna do a video soon on that, probably in the next couple of weeks, because I still got a bunch of movie review videos to come out and like next week and week after next. So besides the movie reviews, I will be making more animal updates, show y'all some of the oldie but goodies like the Jafars and the Jasmines and the Elsas, and some of them you've seen them in my movie review videos, but I just want to make, you know, videos dedicated to just them, talking about them and what's life been like since, you know, having them in my life, because they've been awesome. So anyways, that's Morticia, and I'm Elias. I will check you guys out later.